Okay, so I'm going ahead and I'm going to finish doing this. This is butter and in flour. Oh, the flour is nice and cold. And make sure your kitchen's warm. It does get cold. And then, yeah. And this is perfect. Okay. So what I want to do is I want I'm going to put a little bit of ginger in there. I just want a nice flavor in there besides. And I think ginger will go well. Just a little bit. You don't have to put a lot. It will go well with apples and sweet potato and a butternut squash. So you want to pair up flavors. And that's the secret. Well, that's the thing. That's actually the secret of fine cuisine is pairing up flavors. I mean, there's actually no rule says that you can't have cheese with fish, because I have toast, and then I have like I have toast, and then I have what do I have? Toast and with cream cheese, and then I put smoked salmon. Oh, so good with some pickles. That's like my favorite go-to. Anyways, but oh my goodness. So, and then I'm going to taste it because I want to make sure it's sweet enough. And you know, I'm gonna sneak in some allspice in there. Yeah, it's like you don't want, and it's got some sugar. It's got some sweetness to it, but I think I'm gonna add some more sweetness to it. Yeah. So there you go. You want your crust to taste like a cookie, right? And if you want, even you can chop up some pecans and put it in your crust. You could do that. I might want to do that. So let me do that. Alrighty. Alright. So I'm going to get my processor out. Right? Get your processor out here. This is small and it's old, and I don't care because it still works. I mean, it'd be nice to have a new one, but okay. So take that out, right? I bought this for $5 at a yard sale. That's so super cool. Okay, and I'm gonna get some. What is it? Where am I? Oh, my pecans are over here. I have some pecans. Yeah. And pecans and walnuts can go. These are raw pecans. And then cut them up. Basically, turn them into crumbled. And then, oops, take the big ones out. Okay, and I'm telling you, you're gonna have a nice crust. A lot of people can't eat nuts, but pecans, I'm sure they can. So if you have folks coming in that have a nut allergy, then this is, or you can put almonds in there as well. Yeah. And that's going to step up the crust a little bit. I mean, you have a nice crust. Oh, I never know how to use it now. Okay. I think that's how you use it. Well, where was I? Okay. Okay. Oh. For some reason it's not. Okay. What I do wrong? What I do wrong? Well, I guess, I don't know. I mean, it works. It's just not working right now. Maybe because I don't have my stuff together here. I'm just going to go ahead and take that out and pour that in there. Yeah, that's okay. Take out the big ones. I'm done with this. Okay, so maybe I need a new one. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this up. Like this. Okay. And I'm kind of mashing it. I'm in between my fingers because I don't want those big old chunks, but I want it to be enough. So this is going to taste like a cookie. This crust. You're going to love it. And then we're going to blind bake it. Blind bake the dough. Yeah. And you could use a processor if you'd like. Those are going to get rinsed out after I'm done. But I'm not done right now. Now I'm going to use this butter for the apple pie to make the crumble. I'm telling you. It's still cold, and I'm still smashing it to smithereens. Smashing it really thoroughly. Okay, I think that's pretty much, and then I might want to taste a little bit of it. Oh yeah, that's good. I'm going to cut up these little bit that didn't get You know, when you're cooking your own food, you're putting your own twist. You're not there to satisfy. Not everybody's going to be, either they like your food or they don't. Either people like your food or they don't. And that's just the way it is. Okay. Okay. I don't know what happened to that machine. I probably wasn't using it right. You know, it's always the operator, right? That scream is the park next door. So, you gotta get used to that. Anyway. Okay. So you want to clear up a lot of this stuff. Okay. And then, okay. And so I like using the canned milk. You could use the cream. I don't have any cream. So heavy cream would be really good. It's better, but I kind of grew up on canned milk. My mom would feed, but I don't know what they would put in canned milk back in the day. I'm sure it wasn't healthy. But this has, yeah, carrageenan in it, and I don't know what that is. But you can look it up and figure it out. If you want to use the canned milk, you can or you cannot. You don't have to. But I'm using it for today. I love the flavor. My son used to drink canned milk all the time, and I was like, what did you do? Did you get into the No. He was such a sweetie. You know, enjoy your kids when they're little. They're incredibly neat, especially your sons, your sweet little sons. Okay. Yeah. I miss my son being little. Yeah. All right. This year I'm going to send cookies. I'm going to send cookies out and desserts out to family. And maybe tamales. Actually, they can make their tamales. So these are still, it's still chunky in there. I'm using my hands for two reasons. I don't have a processor, and I like that old-fashioned baking, because that's how I learned how to bake years ago. I would say almost 50 years ago I learned how to bake. By using my hands. Okay, so I'm going to turn this out. Oh my God. I'm telling you, if you can eat your you know, try it and eat it and it tastes so good, the crust, then you have a majorly delicious crust. Okay. And then you just kind of put it together. You want to bring it all together like this. Okay. My space is really, really tiny. I'm over here trying to save my crumbles. All right. You don't want to over-knead it. You see how I'm just kind of putting it together like this? So I'm not over-kneading it. I'm just bringing it together like so. So if it's in you to cook, then it's just simply in you. Some people, I took classes because I wanted to enhance my cooking. And that's nice. If you want to enhance your cooking, then you could take some classes. I mean, you're always going to learn in the culinary. It's like, you can learn gastronomy, and you know, some people get into that gastronomy, turning peas into milk or ice cream, trying to get that flavor. As long as it's not genetically modified, where it takes out the nutrients and the value, I think it's okay. But if it doesn't, then I would leave it alone. Okay, so, and usually you can put this in the So I'm going to go ahead and put it in this bag. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and get my roller. Okay. Get a roller. And then kind of roll that out into the plastic, and then you want to put it in the freezer, okay, for about 15 minutes. In the meantime, all right, that should be good. Okay, that ought to make like 3 crusts. All right. And put it in the freezer. All right. So, okay. So now I'm going to wash this out because I need it. Alrighty, so what you do is you just clean that out, and then I want to make sure you're still on. My little thing gets like used up here, and then you're going to put that in there. Your apples, not the lemon, keep the lemon out. You see how that's starting to oxidize? But that the lemon does help from oxidizing. Discard the water. You don't need it. I will need the bowl. Okay. And then you want to use that over there. Then you want to add some sugar to your, I'm going to add some sugar, and then I'm going to add a little bit of, because I want that caramelization, I'm going to add a little bit of brown sugar. Okay. In there. And then you're going to add a little bit of flour to that. I'd say, because the flour is going to help thicken that up. Okay. Let me get a spoon.